la más perra y bienvenidos a mi canal. Just kidding. That's kind of cringy to be honest, but I kind of fucks with it too, you know? Like it's... Me veo medio ridícula haciendo eso. Diciendo eso más bien. But you know what? It's whatever, dude. It goes. It goes. And you know what? You know what? That's not the point of this right now. So, like I said, what's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is my first video. And I'm here to bring you guys some tea. So get ready to sip up, drink up. If it's Friday, get you a bottle. Get you something. Just kidding. No. Okay, no. Get ridícula yo. Yes. Okay. So, today, ahorita, hace poquito, I put a picture on Snapchat, and I was basically like, oh my god, I miss modeling, which I do. And then I put another Snapchat, and then I said, fun fact, I unsubscribed after this. And if you saw my snap, then you know who I'm talking about. And I'm talking about La Estrella Patricio. Patrick Star, guys. That's who I'm talking about, okay? So I posted that, and then some people were sliding up, and they were like asking me like what happened. So I probably still told you, but I wanted a first video idea because I wanted to make a video, and I was like, this can be my first video. So this is my first video. So if I already told you the story, then you're gonna hear it again, baby girl. So stay around to watch, okay? But anyways, so let's get started. Let's get this started. So, this took place like 2 years ago. Almost 2 years ago. It was en los últimos de noviembre. So, I remember because I think it was Thanksgiving that same weekend or something like that. So, anyways, if I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. Don't tell me because I know, but that's just... I'm going to try to say things in steps, but I kind of suck because I talk a lot. Y luego me distraigo and then I start talking about other things, but I'm going to try to paint a clear picture for you, okay? So, this takes place 2 years ago. At the time, I had a title. I had like a state title. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I used to do pageants. So at the time, I had a state title for New Mexico. And so I got that title, and I'd already gone to competition and everything, but my directors, whom I love, I love you guys. If you guys are watching this, los quiero mucho. They told me like, hey, we're gonna go watch Miss Universe. Do you want to go with us? And I was like, of course I want to go with you. So I ended up going with them, and we ended up spending the weekend in Las Vegas because of the Miss Universe pageant. So I could do like a whole other story time on that because it was honestly such a cool trip and so many things happened. So if you guys want to see that, then let me know, or like just tell me what kind of things you guys want to see. I have some story times in mind because a lot of cool things happen, and like I have some video ideas, but you guys let me know what you guys want to see too. All right, so let's get started, okay? I should have started like 10 minutes ago. This is the longest intro ever. I'm sorry. Okay, anyways. So, we get to Vegas, fast track. It's the day of Miss Universe. So this same day, we ended up going to the rehearsals because we had heard that like you can go watch the rehearsals. And so that was pretty cool. We were watching the rehearsal, and then, at the rehearsal, we actually saw Perla Beltran and Lupita Jones. So we saw them, like they were just there watching Denise, like probably giving her some pointers or, you know, what directors do during rehearsals. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was the last rehearsal because that same night was going to be the pageant. So we go watch the rehearsals, blah, blah, blah. we end up going back to our hotel. Then we get ready for the actual pageant. So we get ready, and I'm wearing this cute dress or whatever. And so yeah, it was actually a really cool experience because like during the commercial I'm talking really fast. During the commercial breaks, like it's kind of awkward because everybody's kind of quiet, like nobody's really doing anything, nobody's talking. But like people are yelling like for their girl, like for their country or whatever. And they're like fixing their hair, they're fixing their makeup. So it was really cool to watch like the behind the scenes of everything. And so that was really cool. And so we watched the pageant. Demi wins, South Africa wins, and it was super cool. I was rooting for her because she's so pretty. Oh my god. She wins, and we end up leaving. Now the pageant was at Hollywood Planet or Planet Hollywood. I don't know, but it was that hotel where they were hosting the pageant. So everybody's leaving the theater, and we're just kind of like hanging out there. We're like hanging outside of the theater. That's where we're hanging out outside of the theater. And we're just there like talking to people, meeting people, taking pictures with people because I was wearing my crown and my sash too. So you're surrounded by people who love pageants, and you know, everybody wants to take pictures with everybody. It was such a cool experience. It was awesome. It was amazing. And so we were just standing out there because we had like heard a rumor that like the contestants, sometimes they leave through the front doors. And we were like, oh, so that's cool. Like if we get to see somebody, like that's awesome. We can take pictures with them. Also like we're like showing the franchise of the pageant that I'm in. So, you know, so that was really cool. So we're just waiting out there, we're talking to people, and then all of a sudden, you know, I see little Osmelito with his like 4 bodyguards walking out. We got to see like a lot of well-known people. Like it was really cool. Some of them had security guards, some of them were just by themselves, some of them were chilling or killing, you know. Guys, no, like me acabo de salir de bañar, so no traigo la partidura, so don't let that bother you, okay, girl? Please don't throw shade at me for not doing my partidura. I don't ever do it, okay? Especially now que me salí de bañar. But anyways, ven como soy. Like I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so we saw like a few people, and that was really cool. I was taking pictures with people. I was talking to people. It was awesome. It was cool. We saw a lot of like other pageant girls, which was cool. We got to talk to them, to their directors, you know, talk about things that we both love. And all of a sudden, out of the corner of my ojito over here, I see somebody walking, and they have like something on the head. I forget what it's called. I think it's called a turban. I honestly don't know what it's called. I can't remember what it's called right now. But I see somebody like wearing that, and I was like, oh, like, you know, I was like, wow, how cute. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's Patrick Star. That's Estrella Patricio. And I was like, oh no, that's Patricia Estrella. And I was like, oh my god. And I tell my director, I'm like Jalim, that's Patrick Star. He's like, who's Patrick Star? I was like, oh, he's a makeup artist. And then he's like, you want to go take a picture with him? And I was like, yes, I do. I really do. And then he's like, okay, well, let's go. So we're like walking towards him, because keep in mind, like, he's leaving the theater. He's walking out of the theater. And so he's walking out, and then I like approach him. He's not, I think he was like with one other person or by himself. I honestly can't really remember. But he wasn't like with a lot of people. It was just like him and maybe another person. Fun fact, he did Pia's makeup, and Pia was she was a judge for this pageant. But anyways, so I approach him and I'm like, Patrick, because I'm still kind of far away and I don't want him to like leave because I want to take a picture with him. And then there's a lot of noise, so I yell again. I'm like, Patrick. And then he like turns around and he's like looking for who called him. And then I'm like, hi. Like, that's when I got closer to him, and I was like, hi, how are you? And he just like stares at me. This was him. And then I was like, I was wondering if I can get a quick picture with you. And then he was like, and I was like, okay. So, you know, I was unbothered still. I was still unbothered. So my director takes a picture of us, and then after, I'm not trying to take his time. Keep in mind, I'm not trying to have a conversation with him or anything. I'm just trying to get a picture with him. And then I'm like, okay, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then he was like, He rolls his eyes. And he fucking leaves. He leaves. Like, he doesn't say, like, thank you or, you know, he literally said no words to me. No words. No words. Like, no hi or no bye, you know, nothing. Like, it was just me talking to myself. And that happens a lot. I talk to myself a lot, but, you know, I was hoping to at least get recognized as a human being and, like, saying hi back, you know, or something like that. Oh, whatever. Yeah, so I was a little hurt, but it's okay, because after that, I was like, that's when like the contestants started coming out, so I got to take a few pictures with them. So I'll insert some of those pictures, and I'll insert the picture with him, I guess, too. Just kidding. I mean, yeah, but I mean, overall, I don't really care, because it was a cool experience. A lot of the contestants were like really nice. A lot of them weren't. Let me just tell you that. Like, a lot of them were like giving dirty looks to people, and I get it. Like, this is something I want to put out there. Like, yeah, I get it. People have bad days. Like, sometimes I get it. Like, you don't want to take pictures with people. You don't want to, like, you know. And that's fine. But I think, like, at least, like, give a little recognition. Like, oh, hi, you know. So maybe Patrick was having a bad day. Or maybe he wasn't. Maybe that's just how he is. But I realized that, like, maybe they were having a bad day, or maybe they're just, like, bugged. But, like, it's not like a big crowd of people were around him, you know? It was literally just me, my director, that other person that was maybe with him. And yeah, so that's the tea. That's what happened. Like I said, it was really cool. Like, the experience overall was really cool to, like, see everything in action and stuff. A lot of the girls were nice, a lot of the girls weren't nice, and I'm talking about, like, the Miss Universe contestants for this year. I didn't have, like, a full-blown conversation with them, obviously, but, you know, yeah. So I'll answer some of the pictures that I took, and thank you guys for watching. Ahí me dicen qué videos quieren ver, or what you guys are looking for, or whatever. Bye!